Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? Spoopy here with the Car Guys. I'm here with Ben Leverett. You just came back from Atlanta, and Desmond. You just got back from being home at ARG Atlanta. You just placed third. You beat Jeff Jones in the third and fourth place.
Yep.
You beat me round one.
This did happen.
It happened. It's on Facebook. We all know it happened.
It's Facebook official.
It's Facebook official. All right, so what did you actually end up playing for the event?
Burning Abyss.
Why?
Best deck. It's just a bunch of floaters. And,
You like floaters?
yeah.
Put on your swimmies and just go to town?
But right?
I know. Okay, let's. Well, first off, I want to talk about your matchups. What are your matchups during the day?
Well, I played against, just a few Stalls, a few Stellar Knights, a few Burning Abyss.
Any thoughts?
I only played one Clifford.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's my best matchup. Like, I want to play against one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you went undefeated and tied your last two, right?
No. I won the first one, lost the second one, and then won out. Now, I was going to draw my last round, but my opponent was X1-1. So.
Oh, so you got paired down.
Yes.
And you had to play it out. All right.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and get into this deck profile then.
All right. There's 3 Tour Guide, of course, standard.
Yeah.
3 Rubik. You want to play as many Burning Abyss. You want to play a lot of Burning Abyss monsters. 3 Seer, of course. 3 Graph, of course. 3 Skarm, of course. Man, it's not foreign though. 2 Calcab and 1 Alec. And
Now, why these numbers?
So everybody was wondering about that ratio, and the reason is because Calcab is better to hit randomly. Like if I mill for Dante, like I want to hit Calcab instead of Alec. If I hit Alec against Stall, Burning Abyss, whatever,
yeah,
I'm not gonna be able to negate anything useful really. Maybe I'll hit a downer or whatever, but it never really works out very well.
Okay.
It is good against Stalls, but like I'm still playing one. I have Foolish and whatever. Like I don't need to play more because of that. But I want to hit this one randomly. So then 1 BLS. I didn't want to play this card, but Patrick talked me into it.
It's like the best card though.
Well, kinda, but like it's dead a lot of the time when you draw it. Mm-hmm. So I was very reluctant to play it.
So you're pretty much forced to play a lake just to get a BLS off a lot of the time?
Kind of.
Go like downer?
Kind of, but in order for them to kill you, they have to get your cards off the field. If they get your cards off the field, then some BLS.
That's your backup play.
But it's just a power card. You need power cards, just like Soul Charge. And then 3 Upstart. I played less than, not necessarily as little cards as possible, but you don't want to play 40 cards. 3 MST. Yeah, I don't think MST is that good. It's like Emptiness or whatever, but I don't know. It's not that good, like I said. It's good for Scout and whatever, but it's just not that good. Night Beam, 4th MST. Like I said, still not that good, but Night Beam is just, I would play it. There's not really any specific reason, but it just gets rid of another trap. And 1 Allure. A lot of people are talking about taking this card out, but I like cards that get you further into your deck. Like, not necessarily just Upstart, but like just cards like this. Just get you look at your next 2 cards or whatever. So 1 Soul Charge, another power card, just like BLS. If you're considering taking this one out, I wouldn't. It's power card. Foolish, of course. 3 Wing Blast. The winner of Chicago did not play 3 Wing Blast. He only played 2, which I kind of like, but it's just too hard to take out 1.
The card is amazing.
Yeah, it's really good in Shaddolls and Shaddolls.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Shaddolls is the most played deck by a significant percentile.
Mm-hmm.
So, 3 Lake. That's how you beat Cliffords essentially. Emptiness. It's good against Stalls and Burning Abyss. It's kind of awful against Cliffords, but 2 Karma Cut. Only one of them is ulti, I know, but
I forgive you.
But yeah, like this is just like Wind Blast. It's good against draws, and it's not bad against the other decks. So like, why not?
You could go ahead and Karma Cut like against the Clifford matchup. You can go ahead and Karma Cut them before they activate the Sacrifice.
Yeah.
So it just alleviates like that entire play completely.
Yep. Or even when they do have Sacrifice, and like, I don't know. I just did that against JP. It actually ended up coming up because he had 2 scouts and Helix and Sacrifice.
Yeah.
And, if I let him search and then get disc and then tribute Helix, then he would just pop one of his scouts. And I just did not want that to happen, so I just Karma Cutted.
There you go. Now what about this side extra deck? I know that y'all are playing a couple of different side deck cards that were actually pretty cool.
Yeah, actually. We played 3 Majesties.
Yeah. I know about this card. You beat me with it?
Yeah, I mean, Majesty's is really good. It's not really a point of, not playing it, you know. I think it's much better than Vanity's Fiend because when you have Vanity's Fiend, they can just have Schemata or whatever to destroy it, or Dragon to bounce it and whatever. But with Majesty's, they actually have to have a Shaw Fusion or something.
They have to neg a significant amount to get over
this. And then if I have a trap, then they almost just lose. So
I would not. Okay.
Nice. So next is 3 Enemy Controller.
How did you like this? I want you to explain this.
Enemy Controller is very good. On the side in the mirror, it's like you can just kill them very easily. It's not really a point of not playing it. I didn't play Public Plant because the card I'm about to show you after this one, it would just be oversiding. So yeah. I played 3 Revival Gift, and for anybody who doesn't know what this card does, it's just like an Ojama Trio, kind of, but they get 2 1500 attack, 1500 defense tokens. I'm pretty sure they have 1500 defense, but
yeah.
And the level 3 Fiend, that part's not really too relevant, but it's just another Ojama Trio. But you also get to special summon back a tuner from your grave. So on their turn, I did this against Lolly, and I summoned back Rubik and gave him 2 tokens. It hurt, but I got asked a lot this weekend if the 1500 attack ended up mattering, and it ended up mattering against Lolly, but I don't know, like, I would still definitely play it. That was just a fairly unique circumstance that it ended up mattering in, but yeah. So then, Ojama Trio.
The card's the nut.
Yeah, this is exactly why I want Revival Gift. Revival Gift's just more of this card. It's a Floodgate that has even less outs than other Floodgates like Soul Drain or Shadow Impersonate or anything like that. There's 2 Fairy Whim. I was going to play 3, but then I realized that I almost never lost to Cliffords. I actually don't think I've lost a match to them, but it's kind of just a waste of side deck space to side against Clippers, really. So I only side 2 Fairy Whim. Just because some people put in like Floodgates and whatever into their deck, like Shadow Impersonate and stuff. And then 2 non-fusion area, Floodgate against Stalls, which will now be replaced with Royal Command. But
yeah, I bet so. I bet so. Now, what about this extra deck? You need to swiftly go through that because we all know what you're playing in the extra deck.
Yeah, of course. There's 3 Dante, 2 Virgil. Some people think it doesn't come up.
It does. I found out
does.
this week it does. Yeah.
Leviathan, this was for, like, in the mirror. If they have Public Plant, you know, like, you can just play around Public Plant by making this card. Then there's Tri's Levia.
Okay, please explain this because I saw you go into this a lot this weekend when I was watching some of your matches.
It's amazing.
Now, what does it exactly do? I know I can't read it because it is foreign, but what is exactly it?
But it takes 3 level 3 monsters.
Yeah.
You can detach a material, and it's just like Felgrand, except the monster can still be affected by other cards, but it loses 800 attack. So, like, it's a really good defensive card because they make Virgil or whatever, or Dante, and you know, you just negate it, and then it goes down to 17. And also, when it destroys a monster by battle, it banishes it. So if they make Dante or whatever and try to attack it, then you would just negate it, and then it would go down to 200.
Yeah.
And then it would be vanished. Like, there's no really coming back from that. The card's just really good, except against Cliffords. But a lot of people were like, "How do you make it except for with Soul Charge?" But I actually made it twice without Soul Charge. It's really cool. It's just like Pleiades, and you know, when you rank up 110 mains. I did not make this card all weekend. I'm not exactly sure why I'm still playing it, but like it's good against like Cliffords or Sicilian Knights when they have Shadow Imprisoning, and I need to do something about it. Or, you know, any floodgate really.
Yeah.
Except for skill drain, obviously. Giga Brilliant, Boost Like Your Monsters, of course, good. Alucard, made this card like once, maybe twice that weekend. It's not really that good. Acid Golem, it's good.
The OTK. The OTK.
Yep. Nightmare Shark, yeah.
Steals games too.
I played Engineer because if you have, like, if you can make Engineer and put a Scarm under it, then you can actually double, like, it's the same thing as double Nightmare Shark, except you have the utility, except you can play this card in your extra deck just in case. So, what? So, like, if you can make this card with Scarm, then, like, when they try to kill it, you just detach Scarm, and then you add Tour Guide, and then you normal summon Tour Guide, get Scarm, overlay for Nightmare Shark, detach Scarm, attack with Nightmare Shark, and then when they try to kill it, you just Engineer it. And then last two cards in the extra deck, 2 damages. I've never had to make 3. We played 3 at Chicago, but only needed 2.
Now, what are the upcoming events that you'll be at in the next couple months?
Orlando, and that's the only thing I know of, because I honestly do not keep up with which events I'm going to.
Charleston, South Carolina.
I will be going to that. I don't know when that is.
But you'll be going.
I forgot about it, because I do not keep up with the schedule. But,
you just play and you top and you win. That's good.
Right.
That's good. Well, thank you so much for this deck profile. Congratulations on making 3rd place again. Now, all 3 of you, Zach and Pat, can now talk all the mess you want to Desmond, because he's never placed, you know, higher than what, 4th place?
Yep.
So now you can all just talk smack to him. But I do appreciate it. Congratulations again. And this is Spooky with the Car Guys, and we'll see you later. Peace.